Hello, friends. Happy halfway to Friday. Oh my god, double. Let's try that again. Hello, friends. Happy halfway to Friday. We're back on our bullshit. We are going to be grinding through silver. We are silver 3. So the last time we were actually on stream, we're back on it. The last time we were on stream, we actually made it out of bronze and to silver 4. And while, oh my gosh, this music just got so epic for a second. While off stream, I did play a game of ranked TFT and somehow managed to go from silver 4 to silver 3. We were pretty high up on silver 4 though. So we are silver 3, but we have 0 LP. So there is a very good chance that we will just lose this first round and go back down to silver 4. But that's not what we're hoping for. So we are gonna play some TFT, but I logged in today. I have no idea what this is. I mean, I assume it's just the new season starting, but this is the most epic thing I've seen. So I don't 100% know what's going on with it, but ooh. Wait, did you already do this hybrid? Yeah, ranked season of League starts Friday. Okay, got it. Wait, is that for TFT too? It's when the world ends. Excellent. I'm ready. I guess, is that when mid-set is coming? I don't know, but this was like super epic to log into. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to click to learn more. This is boring. Nope, not reading it. Took me to a webpage that had way too many words. You can read it and let me know. Give me the TLDR. We have... Oh, wait, what is this? You can now queue up with players of any skill level? Didn't you already do that? Wait, couldn't you already do that? I'm confused by that. Oh, we also... Okay, so here's the other thing we did off stream. I couldn't help myself. I wanted TFT rewards. So we bought the battle pass. And got a bunch of stuff on the way. Because we had earned all of these, but because we didn't have the battle pass, we didn't buy the battle pass, we like couldn't do anything more than like, I don't know, maybe 6 of them. So we got a bunch of stuff. I got cute little legends. So we have a new little legend and I'm playing with it. We got a new boom. So if I win around, that's what the boom is, my final attack on them. So we changed up our stuff a little bit. What is this? Okay. Sure. But yeah, let's get some music. Oh, this is way too chill. Alright, we do have Blitz pulled up, but I don't think we put it on TFT. Hopefully that worked. So yeah, we are silver 3 with 0 LP. But this was a really good run. I mean, we went up from... What did we start on? Bronze 3? Bronze 4? I think bronze 4. So we've gone up like a whole tier, which is pretty good. So this is my new little dude, and he's so cute. I also have this one, although it's not the 2-star. I only have the 1-star. I know, it's so cute, right? And I had gotten 2 of them. So like every time you get one, it ranks it up a star. So I got 2 of them, so it was a 2-star, and then I had, I don't know, I got some gemstones that I could like level up another one. So I leveled it up. I did get a gloop too. I have so many little legends. Alright, let's see. What do I actually want to run? Let's try that. Oh, I would like to hide this, please. Thank you. It's actually not a very good... This is gonna be a hard comp, actually. Holy shit. We're not doing that. Let's do this one. And see what happens there.
As expected.
Alright, actually, I'm changing my mind. You can't argue with the bench. The bench is telling us to go that Academy Clockwork Challenger bullshit. So that's what we're gonna do. When the bench tells you, you gotta do. I do wonder if I should be... Alright, let's see. Yeah, this will be good. Yeah, look at it. It has a little rainbow tail. It's so cute. I kind of don't remember... Oh, they do have pro builds too. Anything we're going for in there? Not really.
What we do is right.
I feel like our academy is just such an uncommon build. Which, I mean, could be good.
This is gonna tickle.
Hey, Zap, how are ya? Did the rest of the puzzle go? See, so that's my new end killer. Hybrid, thank you for the shoutouts. Oh, I could have done Fall Guys today, too. Could have been back on my bullshit. Alright, what do we want to do? Did I want him? I can't remember. Was he? I don't think he was. Doing good, it was fun. Did the second room before I closed out, nice. Yeah, I was wiped out. I was trying so hard to stay awake. I just couldn't anymore. I do, I love that game so much. I was actually, they are addicting. I was tempted to play that today from watching you do it yesterday. I was really tempted to do some. Oh man, he's kicking my ass. He's also level 5 right now, so he has wasted a lot of his gold. It is really addicting though. It's a lot of fun. And it's good that you, like, I don't think you were watching my stream when I did the developer ones. So at least they didn't get spoiled for you.
This is gonna tickle.
But it is so hard watching and knowing the answer and like wanting to help and like, give clues but not wanting to ruin it. But you eventually ended up getting the one that I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you that you had something in your inventory that could go in the dark circle, like the dark panel. But I didn't want to give too much information, so I was just going to tell you that there's something in your inventory you haven't used yet. But you have, I mean, like, you got to it not long after that. Yeah. Because that was one of the ones when I went through it, I completely missed. Like, I thought it was a thing at the beginning, and then it completely slipped my mind, and I forgot I even had it. And I think the same thing kind of happened to you. So that's why I was like, oh, I just want to help. Oh, I think we were getting Cogmaws. Okay, I think Cogmaw. And I mean... No, he's Innovator, not Clockwork. I always think that Heimerdinger is Clockwork. I get thrown off. I usually look around rooms first so I can have an idea of what new things can go to. Yeah. It's so much fun, though. I do find some, like, weird glitchy things in some of the creator-made ones. But the community-made ones are really, really good, too. What do I wanna... We're gonna leave that there. Well, I look forward to them. Yeah, there's some really good ones. I don't remember which ones you've seen, but in the Discord, underneath the text channel for the Escape Simulator, I have a list of all of the ones that I've done, except for I think the last stream that I did. But most of them are on there, and I've been putting them in order that I've played them. So most of the ones I've played have been really, really good. So if you're looking for a list of suggestions, they were really good. I saw that. I was planning to check those out eventually. Nice. All right, we really need to get some 2-star people up in here. Like that. Oh no, we're gonna lose. Come on, Zillion Bomb. Not enough. We just need to we need units to level up. It's also kind of good to be on a losing streak because you end up earning more money every turn. So we could start saving money.
Like fish in a barrel.
I don't think I want to suffer. If I had Blitzcrank, maybe.
I will lead the charge.
Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see.
I go where the work leads.
I stand ready.
No, I didn't click it. Dang it. For some reason, the
This is good.
mouse clicks have been rough. I love that I was just like, oh, I could save my money, and then I just rerolled everything. It's a good thing. It's good to be on a losing streak. Me every day in PvP. Yeah.
Like fish in a barrel.
You just gotta hit him with that psych out. I really need another Camille. What else do I want? Alright, so we want the Jin and Ori. I don't think I've seen Cassidon's. That Innovator comp was really good, though. We might have to try that next time. I gotta remember that. Ezreal and Singed to start. Because that comp was really good. No, don't kill my Zillion. Rough. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Broken Stopwatch is pretty good. Especially if we go all the clockworks and... I'm gonna swap... You... Wait. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I can really do much else. I'm gonna put you there. Can I help you, Battle Stars? Stop peeking on my thing. I peek on yours. That Ezreal is scary. Alright, who do we got? Nobody I want, so... Actually, I probably should have gotten the sword. So what's happening with the different boards you play and fight on? So the boards, there's really nothing special about them. It's just kind of like choosing a pattern of deck of cards that you like. So it's really just for aesthetics. I don't really think there's anything that powers up or boosts there. I go to the different boards to see what the other team comps are running. So like this person is running 5 Chemtech and 3 Challengers. This one's running Arcanist and Syndicate. So it kind of helps me. I can also see like how they're set up. So it helps me determine where I want to place my pieces. And if I knew the compositions better, it would also help me decide if I'm going to stick with the comp I'm running or if I'm going to be better off with something else. So we have been on a losing streak. So one of the things that I'm looking at is what the other teams are running. If any of them have the champions I'm looking for. So are any of them running the ones that are on my bench? Because there's only a certain amount of each champion in the game. Now that's a much higher level thinking, and I am certainly not there yet. But mostly what I look at is for positioning, and also to see what they're running to give myself ideas. So depending on, like, sometimes we'll stay on our board to fight, and that means that the enemy comes to us. And then sometimes we'll go to theirs. I don't think there's any, like, real significance to it except for a change of scenery. Up till now, I thought this was a 1v1 type of game. I mean, it kind of is, but you do it because it is a 1v1 when you're playing each turn, but you play different people each turn. I mean, it is, but that blows it up a bit. Yeah. For sure. So, like, these are NPCs. So these are not actually people. This is where you get most of your items from. It's turns like that. Okay. So, no. It's a lot of stuff I did not want. Okay. But we did get quite a bit of gold from that. I think we also were using her as our challenger. Oh, we are not winning this. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Rolling good time. I stand ready. Time is wasted.
I go where the work leads.
I stand ready.
The stage is set.
Wait, who's my other clockwork? Oh, that's right, Camilla's clockwork. Nope, we're dead. I think we're dead. Maybe on this one. Wow.
This is gonna tickle.
Actually.
Let's make this fun.
Alright, I think the next game, because we're dead. Next game, I think we're going to try that Innovator one. Ugh, that was rough. No GG, no GG. That was rough. Alright, let's do... I want to try the Innovator comp. And we'll see how that goes. Where's... Lids? So I think it started with... Singed and Ezreal. Okay. Let's see if we can find... Alright, I think it's this one. I think it's the Innovator. That was rude. Alright. So I see a Singed. We're not gonna make it to him, I don't think. So... Oh, I missed the Ezreal. I didn't see there was an Ezreal. Scheisse. Ooh, did I miss something? And what did your recon find? Man, I really don't want to go... I guess... maybe we'll go this Protector comp. But they like to host other people we don't want here.
What we do is right.
Monka? Do you want to text me and explain what that means? At the start of combat, bodyguards. We don't have bodyguards, so... Yordles. Let's do another Protector. I like the idea of that. Oh, maybe a Protector mutant. Which means we need Caitlyn, we need him.
This is gonna tickle.
It's... Oh, gotcha.
What we do is right.
Okay. This was definitely the right call for this round. Because we are getting so many of the champions we need for this. We need Caitlyn and Blitz. Curb! How are you, my love? I'd like a double caramel frappuccino. Extra whip, extra syrup. How are you feeling? We got Hollow Knight clips. I love it. Alright, we are gonna put this on you already. And I don't want to buy the XP, and I'm glad I didn't, because I like that. It would be a Hollow Knight clip, I know, right? Haha, your hook is useless. Oh no, my Wi-Fi is broken? What? Not the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi. I feel poopy, no. It was buffering.
Stand ready.
Alright, we got... I guess we don't have a layout, but that's okay. Because I like to form my own layout anyway. Oh, my wife, I love her. It's too good. It's too good. I love a good dad joke, man. Nothing beats it. I've never met a more clever man. The dad joke wittiness is real with this one. Alright, this one is already going miles better than the last game. Alright, who do we want though? I think we're gonna get Kog'Maw. If he's still around. He might not even be around. Nope. I guess we're just gonna go here. How can you just come up with that stuff that quick? TFT is interesting. So I played a little bit off stream. Actually, I played one game off stream. And ended up getting to Silver 3, but we just got demoted to Silver 4 again. So it's gonna be a slow climb, I feel. But I'm enjoying it, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh, we're getting so many graves. This game wants us to have graves. Some of the jokes, like the Wi-Fi one, I've heard from others a long time ago. And they just stick in your head. Oh my gosh, why is Leona so tanky? Okay. So Caitlyn is what? Enforcer sniper. So she is, we do need Caitlyn, but I'm okay if she's not huge. It's assassin. I don't want assassin either. And then things like the hold it in are from improv practice as a DM. Nice. DMing in practice makes you witty, I see. That's actually legendary. Yes. So do you work tomorrow, Kerb?
I will lead the charge.
Wait, what? You called me out on that one? I almost did a spit take? Because my name wasn't revealed yet? What does that mean? No work tomorrow, yay!
What we do
Oh, you mean... Gotcha. It clicked just a second too late. Of course. I think I want to put IE. Or do I want GA? I think I'm going that. What does this give me? Syndicate, which I don't really want. I kept calling out it was him before it was real. Yeah. I hope I feel good enough to stream. I hope you do too, not because I feel like you need to feel bad at all. But just because I know you've been wanting to, and when you can't, it feels bad. Yeah, I hope you feel good enough. End, stop, right there. The end. I love Quiplash, though. I love the Jackbox games. I have, me and one of my friends ended up, like, alternating who bought which one when they got released. So we have them all collectively, which is really awesome. All right, we need Vise. All right, let's see what we can find. But I love those games. They're so much fun. Oh, we do need a blitz. Oh no. Oh no.
Metal is harder than flesh.
No, I want to play Jackbox. Basically the designated Jackbox owner. Yeah, I know. I mean, we could. I do love the Jackbox games. They're so much fun. Although the ones that it's funny because the ones that I like, Hybrid hates. But I also like them all. I love the, what is the hotel one with the trivia? Hold on. Gain a random item. No adjacent allies. This could be good. Let's just get the random item. Yeah, Trivia Murder Party. Trivia Murder Party is my favorite one. Debating an impromptu community? Yes. Alright, static. Boom. We could actually see if we get something better. Do we get something better? Ooh, our Mogs is pretty good. And so is Gargoyle. That was pretty good. That was a good reroll. Trivia Murder Party is the only one I don't like, to be fair. I know. I just like teasing you about it because I love that one. Oh, yeah. I know faking it is a big toss-up on people. I don't remember faking it, to be honest. Oh, I was talking about CC saying she wouldn't play Jackbox. I know. Let me see. Well, while we once we pick our champion on the wheel. Oh, I'm bad too. I like the humor of the host in that one. That's probably one of my favorites, is just like the humor of the host. Yes. No, we didn't get it. Bah. Okay, we really need... Oh, we need to get her in there. We need to get him in there. Okay, bye. Bye. Faking it is the one where everyone but an imposter gets the same prompt and the faker has to cover their bad answers. I don't remember that one. Push the button. Yeah, I get there's like a handful on of them that we haven't played. Like I haven't played, and it stinks because there are a couple of them too that you can really only play in person. Ooh, that was rough. But I think the Jackbox games are legitimately a lot of fun. Why are we getting no Caitlyn's? Okay. There are quite a few others who are doing Caitlyn runs. Okay. So we may have to... We may have to try some janky shit with this. And we need a Mundo. I guess let's grab Malzahar just in case. Alright, let's see. I like to think I'm good at faking, but I'm a bad liar. I'm such a bad liar. I'm probably a better liar when you can't see my face. My face gives everything away. I can't keep it together. And what's so funny is it's actually, I have a good poker face when I'm playing poker. Just not when I'm like legitimately trying to lie. The struggle's real.
I stand ready.
Alright, we got Mundo.
Mundo's rounds.
I have a feeling we're not gonna get the Kog'Maw 3-star. So let's figure out. I do want to put Zephyr now on here. And I'm gonna figure out who to put that on. Same. Carver, I love how much we are the same. We are one. Oh my gosh, is my Cassidy about to go ham, Sammy? Oh, so close. Geez, these like 1v5. Momentary name confusion. Oh yeah! Because the item's name is Zephyr too. I didn't even think about that. Alright. I probably want Garen to be 3-starred as well. And maybe Vi. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think we're going to put this on you. Why is it not letting me put it on him? Oh no, computer crashed. The struggles are real today for you. This is why you need chocolate. Chocolate would never hurt you. Did you give your tech your virus? Your dog sitting. Oh! I legitimately made Hybrid put on a YouTube video that just literally had cute animals because I wanted to watch it. Why is this not? There we go. Jeez. And give doggo much pets? Yeah, the doggos.
What we do is right.
I think I am gonna do some type of community day for my birthday. And it'll all be in-house, like, viewer game things. Who do I want? What do I have still? I have, like, nothing. Oh, it's not my birthday today. Don't start that here.
Let's get to the fun.
All right, let's bring that beat back.
Eventually this will turn into the Sax stream. Every day is his birthday. It is February 11th. The February. Your sister's birthday is the day after. Excellent. She can come share in the celebrations. So close but so far, I know. It'll be here before we know it. I'm thinking of doing like a 12-hour stream. Because I feel like, I mean, most of my streams are somewhere around 4 or 5 hours. So what's doubling that? You know? Good luck. Oh my god, I know. The struggle will be real. Ooh, we could get a Tome of Trait. Which might help since we don't have... Oh, we could get another Protector. That would kind of be ridiculous. I think that's the call. And I think we're gonna make you a Protector. Because we did not get... Just don't start with GeoGuessr where you drink when you're wrong. Oh my god, I know. That was such a terrible idea. I was so proud though that I found the second one. I was so proud of that. Because geography is not my jam. Yeah, the one in Chicago. Although I was looking at Indiana for like the longest time. I got flipped turned upside down. Oh my gosh, my Cassian is 1v6. Jeez. The one is... Yeah, I know. I imagine it hurt your soul to watch that. We could also get Jace. I think we're gonna get Jace. Yeah, I feel like all of the real embarrassing moments are going to be from geography things. Just not good at it. Okay. I both want to re-roll for like Garen or Vi, but at the same time, I want to wait to be able to level up and get Jace. Cassidy is a beast, but I hate that it's always just him at the end. Like, if other of my champions could survive, they'd be unstoppable. But they're dying. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Oh, that was pretty good. I wish I wasn't Iron 4 in this game. Are you in TFT? Can we queue together? I don't really know what I'm doing in this game, to be fair. I like found a couple comps that like kind of work. Wait, did they did he eat? He did. He ate freaking... What? Yeah, I played ranked once on accident, and I think I placed Iron 3. Well, you have to do 5 games to actually get a rank. So you probably have 4 more to actually get to a rank. Like, it'll show you a rank, but it's not your actual rank yet. And you get LP super fast during your first 10 placements. And you can't be demoted or lose LP in the first 5. Alright, we got the carousel next. I started at Iron 4 last year, and after going 4-2, I was 1 win away from Bronze 4, yeah. Well, I mean, during the placements, I only won 1 of the 5, and I think I got Bronze 4. And that was, I think, because I placed 2nd in one of the matches. And then it didn't take us very long to move from Bronze 4 up to Silver. Like, really, Iron and Bronze, if you find a good composition, and I'm trying to remember what I actually used. I think it was like Chemtech something. But if you can find a composition that you like, that you can actually make work, you can rise through at least Iron and Bronze pretty easily. Doing better than me until CC corrected me. I thought this was a 2-player match. I mean, like, it kind of is. So you're not entirely wrong. Okay, we did not get our guy, but I want to make sure that we have the spot for him. I mean, only 2 at a time. Exactly, yeah. So you were like half right. And really, in today's society, at a lot of schools, if you're half right, you're passing. True story. We were told the last few years, it is sad but true, the last few years that I was teaching, we were told you were not allowed to fail kids. As in, you couldn't give them below a 50 in quarters 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I'm always ready.
So it was like, yeah, even if you're 100% wrong, you're half right. So, like, if you didn't turn something in, you got a 50 for it. So basically, like, you could not do anything all year and have a 50. What if they were really dumb, though? Then they got a 50. So it just, yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. And I feel like you're not helping kids understand what it's going to be like in society, because once you leave the pretty walls of the school that you're in, it's not like that anymore. And, like, it's one thing if a kid is trying really hard and is just not understanding, giving them, like, extra practice for extra credit to, like, boost up their grade. I'm down for that, because then you're giving them something that is learning based, that they're getting practice in what they are struggling with. Therefore, they are going to get better at it. Or doing, like, extra help sessions for extra credit. Like, I remember having, doing that for some of the kids that I had early in my teaching. But they don't do that anymore, because why try and help the kids when you're just worried about oh, well, sometimes they feel bad when they are not passing and they have like a 20 quarter one and then they don't feel like trying. Well, a lot of us kind of feel like that in life, but we have to keep trying. That's just something that you have to learn in life. And giving them the freebie is not going to help them. It's going to hurt them. So that's kind of my viewpoint on that. I think it's pointless to give a kid who is not doing anything a 50 just because you don't want them to feel bad, because it's not going to change their demeanor. It's not going to change their behaviors. It's going to encourage them not to do things because they don't have to do anything to get a 50. So, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I wish more people cared about the quality of education. Absolutely. That was one of the biggest reasons I was so frustrated in the schools. I'm all for positivity and inclusivity to students, but I feel the U.S. is going too far with this touchy-feely participation trophy. But yeah, exactly. I was the opposite. I put in a little effort and I'm an excellent test taker. That was me, Midnight. I was a really good test taker. I had deductive reasoning skills, but I really didn't know all of the stuff I probably should have. And if I'm being honest, I probably crammed and learned it for the sake of learning it, and then forgot it. So there is a lot of like common knowledge that I probably should have that I don't. Can we get a Garen? Can we get a Garen? No. Midnight, same. We are all a bunch of gifted burnouts. Yes. Yes. You called? Oh wow, we are. Yeah, for real. I stopped putting in effort in college because I was so burnt. Yeah. I loved my in-subject college classes, but the gen ed classes were the biggest drain. I didn't mind my gen ed classes. They were easy to me. I was a music education major, and the biggest burnout for me in college was how many classes we had to take. So most normal majors took like 4 or 5 classes a semester. As a music education major, you had to take every instrument. You had to take, voice lessons, piano lessons. You had to be in an ensemble. You had to do music history, music theory. And so every semester we had like 12 classes, because you had classes that were worth half a credit and classes that were worth 8 credit. And so our gen eds were 3 credits. So they were always the ones that were like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm taking 2 gen eds this semester, so I don't actually have to pile up on classes, and you had time. So, I mean, most of my semesters, I went from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. because ensembles were always in the evening too. If I'm being honest, my senior year of high school, I probably attended actually less than half of it, but I'd show up on test day and ace them. Yeah, I had to white knuckle it through the last year of college. Can't believe how happy I am compared to a month ago. That's so good though. Like, the last year of college is stressful because it's kind of like that, here, we're putting you kind of in the real world for what you're planning on doing. I don't even know what place we just got. Oh, we got 3rd. That was good. Only half paying attention and I got 3rd. That's pretty good. I actually really like that Protector Mutant comp. My freshman year of college, my dorm mate hated my class schedule because the only calc section for my major was every day at 8 a.m. Yeah. Ooh, Insta promotion. Silver 3. And he loved to sleep in. Yeah, thankfully I was pretty quiet. I was pretty quiet getting ready for like my classes in the morning. The 40 hours of unpaid teaching, yeah. I do think student teaching should be, I don't know. Like I have different thoughts about it because I feel like student teaching could be paid. But I also know you're getting like college credit for it, so like you're technically paying to do that work. It's just a lot. I think there should be some type of stipend for it. You were paid in experience. Yeah, experience that doesn't count actually on your resume for most places. And 12. Wait, so you did student teaching and still had 12 credits on top of it? I had Subway every Tuesday and Thursday night from the same place my freshman year. It was my treat to keep me from breaking down. Oof. You had 4 classes and you were student teaching? That's a lot. My last semester, it was just student teaching. But, like, you taught the full day. But at that point, like, you weren't supposed to have anything else. That's what my mentor teacher said, too. Yeah, that's kind of insane that you had classes on top of that. Did you graduate early? Or, like in my case, I transferred and lost pretty much all of my credits. My Wednesday was teaching from 6:30 to 3:30 and class from 4 to 7:15. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, mine was definitely not like that. I mean, we did have, like, you had to meet with your cooperating teacher twice a week, and then you had to meet with your evaluator, but it wasn't every day. Yeah, it was really no good. I ended up, I did 2.5 years. But because, again, every school is a little different. The original school I was at, they had like a woodwind class. And then the school that I transferred into had each class separate. So my woodwind class was 2 credits, but you learned a little bit of every woodwind instrument. You just didn't really get that proficient. Where the school I transferred into had a flute class, a clarinet class, a double reed class, a saxophone class. So you had every single woodwind instrument, but it was all half credit. So when I transferred, they were like, oh yeah, we can exempt you from one of the instrument classes. So my 2 credits became half a credit. And that pretty much happened for all of my credits there. And the only ones that actually transferred fully were the math credits that I had because I was also doing a math education major. So it was not the best. All right, we are going to try for this innovator one. So let me change this real quick. And then I will catch up on. There it is. Okay. My experience with transferring left me with random holes in my credits, so I technically qualified for senior electives, but had to take some sophomore classes. Yeah, that happened to me too. So instead of it being like traditional 4 years, I ended up getting like really messed up. And the school that I transferred to for music educators, it was more of a 5-year program. So instead of transferring and doing like the 4 years, I had to do 5. They really said, well, you aren't going to have a life when you're a teacher, so let's start now. I know, exactly. Exactly. Alright, we do want a zillion, which is good. You want a singed, too. Yeah, transferring was really rough for me. Because the majority of my classes did not count. And they would not let me test out of the music theory and music history. And there's something called aural skills, which is basically like your hearing. Wait, did that work? Oh, an additional socialite. Oh, shoot. That's okay. We're getting socialites. We want singed. But I also feel like we were very much a guinea pig generation with college and student loans, and we're seeing the negative aspects of it and how it's really not beneficial in some ways. But it's hard because, you know, we've had to go through it. And I don't know about any of you, but I felt very pushed by not even like just my parents. Like my parents wanted me to go to college, but I felt very pushed by my school, my high school, and society, and like counselors. That's what was pushed down your throat. Like, go to college, go to college. It was definitely an experiment. It's hard to break standards anymore. Yeah. What's the experiment? How much can we charge before no one goes to college? Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of us were the first of our family to either go to college or have loans because colleges were getting expensive. I hate grade facts. Straight facts. All right, Susie, I gotta go podcast, but I'll be back when I'm done. Have a great podcast. We'll see you when you get back. This is why I chose trades, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, I learned a lot in college, and I think the courses I took were beneficial to me. But I don't think it should be as expensive as it is. I don't think that it's worth the amount of money that it is. And unless you're getting... Because, I mean, here's the other part of it. You know, you take out these student loans, you go to college, you get this great education, you get this great experience, but then no one will hire you because you have no experience, but you need to have a job in order to pay off your loans. And so you end up in this really terrible cycle. So it gets kind of hard. And unless you luck out with either getting a good job right away or, you know, being able to consolidate for a better deal or getting loans forgiven or whatever the case may be. Or, you know, if you got lucky and didn't have to take loans out at all, it's hard to do. What do we need? We need a Heimerdinger.
It's nearly time.
Heimerdinger. But yeah. Good night, Hybrid. I probably won't be here when you return. Aw. Are you getting ready to wind down, Zeph? I have work tonight? Oh no. I don't know if I could ever do a night shift. I mean, like, I did some of them when I used to work at a grocery store, and it was nice and easy because, like, nobody's there. You're kind of just chilling by yourself. It's nice and slow, but it messed up my sleep cycle so much. We don't have a Tarek. So let's go for that mouse. That'll give us GA. I would never want to do a night shift, yeah. I feel like I'm too ADD for it too. My attention span goes out the window if there's nothing going on. And I would be useless. The ones I've done were not fun. My brain keeps me entertained. My brain zones out and then my body gets tired. So like my brain will keep going, but my body gets exhausted and then like my eyes get exhausted and then I'm just useless. But I zone out a lot. Yeah, I daydream endlessly. Yeah, I zone out a lot. And I don't know if I could be attentive to really anything. I get to listen to podcasts and it pays enough. I mean, if you can make it work, for me personally, I don't know if I could make that work. Because go figure, for a music person, I'm not an oral learner. I can't do podcasts or like audiobooks. I need to be able to see something to keep myself entertained. Literally how I get D&D ideas. Listening to podcasts. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's so odd that, you know, the one sensory skill I actually use for my essentially job, or, you know, that I did use for my job, that's not how I learn. I'm very much a kinesthetic and visual learner that just happens to be really good at music. But I feel like my listening skills are only good when I'm listening to music and looking for specific things in music. Yeah, music is different. Verbal directions? Absolutely not. I know. I need it written down so that I can go back, because I guarantee 30 seconds after you have given me the instructions, I will have forgotten them. I will have forgotten them and need to look again. But a song? Yeah. A song? Absolutely. Now, granted, like, there are a lot of songs where I make up my own lyrics because I cannot understand for the life of me what the people are actually singing. But nonetheless, I could sing you the melody.
Don't worry, I am here.
Oh boy. Okay. We got an extra spotlight. My brain will not process the directions fast enough, so I might catch step 1, step 2, but completely miss 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get that so much. And that's why it was always hard for me taking notes during lectures. I very much appreciated in college when my teachers would give you like note outlines so you could write in what was necessary for you to remember. Because, you know, obviously everybody learns differently, and I know what information I need to remember the material, and it might be different for someone else. But I had professors that ended up giving you like a lesson outline or a notes outline, and it would have the majority of the information. It gave you an outline of what they were going through for each topic, and so you could write things in as it went along, and it went chronologically as they were teaching it. And that to me was so helpful, because then I don't have to worry about, am I spelling this term correctly or incorrectly? And I would spend so much time worrying about, am I spelling this right? Did I hear it right? That the next 5 sentences that came out of my professor's mouth, I had no idea what they said. So those kind of things were really helpful, because then I not only got to see a lot of the words, but I also got to fill things in so that I could also have that kinesthetic writing. It helps me remember. So things like that were always super beneficial for me. All right. We're going to do that. Yeah, outlines are nice. That's one of the things I liked about taking journalism, taught me how to do shorthand. Yeah. When I started driving, I had the hardest time learning street names. When getting directions. Up till then, I just visually mapped everything. Oh my gosh, I can't visually map things. I'm really bad at directions because of that. Without worrying about the street names. It's just free. If it's free notes, I just doodle. Yeah, I do the same. It's too much auditory processing, yeah. I mean, I still do that. Yeah, exactly. I still do that. But at least I have what like key terms and things that I'm listening for. So that, I don't know, it was like a nice anchor to the lecture. So that even if I started to get a little spacey, if I heard a term that I'm like, oh shit, that was on my paper. I like keyed in and honed into it. It drove my parents mad. Oh, I turned left at the KFC grocery intersection. Oh, I do, once I know where I'm going, that's how I visually get around, by landmarks. And so, like, if Hybrid is giving, like, asking me if I remember where something is, I have to have him, like, all right, talk me through it. We're driving down the road. What's on the left-hand side? So that I can visually see it in my head. So, very much I'm like that, too. But yeah, it's, it's to a grand extent. Street names were useless, yeah. Haha, got it, Hot Rod. Sucks to suck, haha, haha. Yeah. Well, because you're so, I mean, at that point, you're so panicked, like, slowing down to look at street signs that you're not really paying attention to where you are. So if you're really looking to understand the directions, landmarks are better. Although, living in the South, directions were very interesting. Before she passed, I wouldn't have been able to find my grandma's house without landmarks, yeah. When I first moved to North Carolina, I moved down here actually to teach. And I was teaching in between two schools, and I had to go between them halfway through the day. And I remember the art teacher turned and she was like, oh yeah, I'll give you directions. You can follow me if you want. And I was like, no, I'm fine, because I had the GPS. Like, that's how I get around, is my GPS. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, if you can give me directions, like, if that makes you feel better for whatever reason. And so she gave me directions. She's like, yeah, it's actually really simple. You know, you're going to turn right out of the parking lot. You're going to go all the way down. You're going to make a left at the red barn. You're going to go past the rooster and make a right the next turn. And I thought she was kidding, and she 100% was not kidding. But she made it sound like really easy. And I'm like, oh, great, landmarks. Like, I can find a red barn. I can find a rooster. But, like, very middle of nowhere southern things. Well, needless to say, I pulled out of the parking lot, was going down the road, and there was a red barn, but it was really broken down, so I wasn't sure if that was the red barn, because right up the road there was another red barn, and I didn't know which red barn I was supposed to turn at, so I kept going looking for, like, a functional red barn, and there was no functional red barn, so I didn't know what to do, and I got lost anyway. And to top things off, my GPS, there was no service there. It was like a dead zone. And so I had to, like, try and backtrack. Aren't most barns red? No. No, there are a lot of brown barns. I don't really know why, but they are not all red. But yeah, I mean there were 2 red barns and there was a brown barn, and I didn't know if it was just brown because it had like been in the sun too long. Like I really just didn't know. And so I got lost my very first day. And it was a struggle, and then I had to backtrack because there was no functional barn. Like I was looking for a functional barn. I don't know if any here watches it, but it sounds exactly like the type of directions they give on The Amazing Race. I've never watched The Amazing Race. To me, that's like saying go left at the red stop sign. I know. I know. Oh, the struggle, man. Wait a minute. What just... Oh. Let me guess. It was the broken one? It was. It was the broken down one. That was very much hidden by, like, big bushes. But the other part is like, it's all farmland down there, so... Like, once you get lost, there's no visual indicators to be like, oh, hey, you passed that one store. Like, there was one store that you passed in, like, a 10-mile radius. It was nuts. So, yeah, at that point, I ended up, like, I had no service, so I had to backtrack my way all the way to the first school, and put it in the GPS because I had service there. But I ended up calling the art teacher, and she's like, yeah, I'll come, because it was like 5 minutes up the road, apparently. And so I followed her, and it was like that first hidden brown barn. But yeah, it was a mess. And then the rooster was like legit a giant rooster statue that just chills in front of someone's house. It was an experience, I will tell you that. Especially coming from New York and really not living very many places outside of a city. Coming down to the middle of nowhere, North Carolina was a wake-up call. It was very jarring. I mean, we live at least now closer to a city, so it's not nearly as bad anymore, but it was a lot to get used to and take in. I don't know what I want to do with my items. I also need to spend money. What else do I need?
Don't worry, I am here.
Time for a true display of skill.
Alright, we want her. We have another... We don't. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get her. Oh, we're not gonna get her. Alright, we'll take the cuddly. But yeah, it's really fascinating to me how different various parts of not even just like the United States, but each state, how different it is. Okay, we want more innovators. So we need Seraphine and Jace. Ooh, there's the Seraphine. We got her too late. a pretty good spot this round. We're in a pretty good spot. You're so tired. Oh no. What time did you go in today? We could. Let's see, enchanter buff. I think we need to do this. Hi, so tired. Never. It started at 9 a.m. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think, it's what, 9:30 for you? Or 8:30? So I mean, it's been like a solid 12 hours. Oh, I've been missing zillions. I'm so stupid. No.
On my way.
Only good time.
Follow my voice.
Explorers follow the compass in their heart.
Alright, this should be fine. I have to wait for my mom to get back so I can go home though, yeah. When her work meeting is over. That's tough though.
This is very exciting.
Wait a minute, how did we not have
Time is
enough
wasted.
zillions? I thought we did. I probably messed it up again. Alright, let's get some items.
Inevitably.
I don't really know who I should be putting this stuff on. I feel like I should swap them. And that. Beautiful. What kind of dog does your mom have? If it's a hassle, you could ask to sleep over. I don't know how long of a trip you have to get home. That's true. A cute yellow lab. Oh, you had a yellow lab growing up. Animals are the best. My mom's house is pretty close to mine. That's good. That's good. I know, animals are the best. The best. I don't like that a collie is just causing a ruckus right now. I'm gonna need that to stop. She like straight up demolished my team. A collie just straight up demolished my team. Well, of course, I have 50% crit chance and bonus 60% crit chance. Or crit damage. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, let's see. I need to save if I can, because I want to get Janet in there. Because she'll get these two, which isn't like great, but she also has her knockback, her ult. I love animals. Tell you about animes? Nice. I'd love to get a cat myself, but I'm allergic to them. Aw, and don't want a hairless. There are cats that are hypoallergenic that are not hairless. It's just that they have less dander that they spread, which is really what causes the allergies. You should look that up because I know my brothers have really bad allergies, and that was the same thing. They looked into like a hypoallergenic cat, but then surprisingly, like my cat did not bother them. What do I want? I guess we'll just go here. I love the puppers. This after my family having dogs while I grew up, yeah. My friend tells me there's a vaccine being worked on that prevents the allergen from being produced. Really? I had not heard that. That sounds awesome, though. Oh, wait, no. I'm saving money. Saving money. We want to get Janet in. I mean, I know that there's, like... shots that you could take to have it aggravate your allergies less. But I didn't know that there was a quote-unquote vaccine for the animal. But I do know, I mean, I don't necessarily know if they are like a natural breed of cat, but there are some breeds of cats. Oh no. I think we lost. That are they're hypoallergenic. It's the fur, but it's also the skin. It's like the actual animal's skin. I don't know how far along it is, but I'm learning my options for sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome, though. Which I wouldn't think a shot could fix, but yeah. I think the dander comes from, it's like the dander is basically like cat dandruff, I guess. But it comes from the skin and their pores, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So do you guys actually want to play a Jackbox game? Because I may or may not have pulled up my Steam while we were in that last game. I have like 10 minutes. I mean, we could play a game in 10 minutes. Let me see what I have. Oh, I do need to install them too. Yeah, I forgot they're installed on my MacBook, not on the PC. So I may end up having to wait anyway. When you play Fall Guys, do you use the keyboard or is it controller based? Just hold your Mac up to a camera. I know, right? The struggle. That's all right, because we will have a lot of stuff we'll do. You use a controller, but it supports both. Mom just got home. We'll have a lot of time though when I do my 12-hour stream. Oh. A 12-hour stream. We'll see if I can actually pull that off. My biggest issue is going to be staying awake that whole time. Because I'm a nappy girl. You got to let you drive home. Sounds good. Don't you mean, yay, mom got home, I can go sleep? Well, yeah, yes, but also no Jackbox. Yeah, that's okay, because I have to install them anyway. So we'll have to do that another time. The duality of life. Yes. The struggle is real. So we are officially 5 days into 2022. How's everybody feeling about it so far? We're almost a full week in. We're almost a full week in. Oh, look at the KDA Pop Starlight charger. Oops. All right, so we definitely just lost internet for a second.
It's my lucky day.
So I can't tell if I'm still live or not. But we're gonna try and open Streamlabs again. We back? Alright. That was so odd. I'm pretty sure we lost internet for a second. Because, like, I had to reconnect to TFT and everything as well. But then, like, OBS also crashed. So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't see chat. I couldn't, like, control anything. until I restarted it, but if I restarted it, it was gonna crash the stream, so that was interesting. I've never had that happen before. I legitimately did not know what to do about it. Hilarious. I know, right? I mean, at least it's fixed now. We Gucci now. Oh, but I have not been paying attention to this game, so we are winging it. We are hardcore winging this one. The stream was literally running off the rails. I know, right? The stream was back on its bullshit. That was definitely interesting. Cannot say that that has happened to me before. Because like the entire Team Chaos, I know, right? I've never had it like Streamlabs crash and tell me that it's still streaming in the background, but if I want to reload it, it will stop the stream. No, that's kind of rude. Just saying, kind of rude.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright, I need... Ooh, I need a... That's not Draven. What's his name? Darius. A Darius would be lovely.
True explorers follow the compass in their heart.
Yeah, that was nutty though. I was like, I don't know if I'm still live or because I can't see anything. But literally at the same time, like we must have lost internet because I disconnected from the game and I couldn't open up any of my browser pages. So it was like, it was basically like a meteor hit my computer without actually like hitting my computer. That's what I envision.
I got this.
No, you're Imperial. I needed you to be Syndicate. Let's put you in there. Just LB funsies. Alright, we need... We need a bruiser. So we can use those other two traits. I don't know what the bruiser trait is. It may have been a waste to get those, but I was just kind of picking things because I couldn't figure out what was going on with my stream. Guys, we've only been live for 3 minutes. Ha! Thank you for the hydrate. I need that. I need a good drink after that. Although, it's just orange flavored water. But delicious nonetheless. Yeah, my internet is still wonky. What in the world? I don't know what's happening. 152? Oh no, we might have to... We might have to force quit some shiz. Oh no. Task manager, where did you go? Alright. Oh, there's a bruiser. And it's scrap.
I'm feeling greedy.
It's still 150. That's so weird. I don't know, and I need to... Hey, where is the browser on here? Wait, what? What is happening? Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, Syndicate. Let's get you. Boom. Boom. That's not a good choice right now, I guess. Wah. It's in Bowser's Castle. It might be. It might be. We might have to go on an adventure through the plumbing. I'm like looking for the browser. And it is straight up not listed in the task manager. Oh no, and the task manager is not responding now. What? What is this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. I feel like this is payback for setting Hybrid's chat on fire. I feel like that's what's happening. I still don't know what we're doing over here. What are we building? Nobody knows. Alright, we have a bruiser. Oh, they get more health. So, let's... Here, become a bruiser. Oh no, when task manager isn't responding, you know you're in trouble. I know, right? Speaking of adventure, though, I gotta get going. Have a good stream. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Zeph. I appreciate you being here. Alright. How are we gonna salvage this game? Because I honestly don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. We could... The sniper. We really need a Darius. Like, I would love a Darius right now.
Follow the compass in their heart.
But is that gonna happen? Probably not.
Time for a true display of skill.
Dang. Tough. Tough, tough. Because the Darius would give us the 3 syndicates with Shaco. Okay. I guess we could get another bruiser and... That feels dumb. We could get... Ooh. Scrapping a Blitzcrank. That'd be good. Okay. Because we'll put Blitzcrank in... Instead of... We'll get him in next time. But we are going to make him a bruiser. We'll make you scrap. And put the giant slayer. And you can have a redemption. Yeah. Little do you know, Hybrid is just turning the router on and off. Oh my god, could you imagine? I would be so mad, but that would be so hilarious. The fact that everything just went dumpster fire. Ooh, we could get an Akali for the Syndicate. I only say this because it's what I would do. That's hilarious. I got you, I got you. Alright. She's Imperial. Where, bro, where were you when I needed you before? Alright. We met, okay. We're gonna get rid of Blitz. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. And I meant to level up to put him in, but that's okay. We'll do it next time. This has also been the most dumpster fire game. Because we literally did not know what we were doing. Okay. Trying to see, do we have any? So Bodyguard and Yordle overlap, but I don't really like that. Okay, Braum would be Bodyguard and Syndicate. We need another bruiser. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're not gonna buy anything here because it's NPCs. I do need another Trundle though if we can get one. Why did winter finally have to show up? It's so cold. We had, is it even that cold here anymore? I don't even think it's cold here anymore. We had some snow. I mean, it's 45. It's not that cold. We had snow that fell, but the minute it touched the ground, it melted. It's 12 there? Yeah. That's more like the winter I'm used to. Academy we don't really need. Alright, we really need like a good level up. Dang. We took down that 3-star Vi. That's not factoring in the wind, yeah. Wind chill can definitely make things so much colder. Like, like ungodly cold. I don't know if we want to do Vi because someone else was wondering Vi. But we could do this bruiser.
Let's bounce.
We'll see. We'll keep him. I'm just happy our internet is still working. Oh my god. Wait, do you mean because of the weather? Or were you making fun of the fact that my internet just like died? Our cable for some reason is not interesting. No, because of the weather. Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks. Like, if we get even like the slightest windy weather, sometimes we'll lose internet.
Fuse is burning. Fuse is burning.
True explorers follow the compass in their heart.
Don't worry. I got it.
Time to start some trouble.
I kind of wish I had put items on him. I probably don't need you. Or you. Yeah, if it rains too hard or if the wind blows too hard, we tend to lose power and internet. Yeah, I don't know why, but on the extra cold days and nights we've had the cable go. Yeah. Wait. He's Syndicate, but is he... Oh, he's Bodyguard. Okay. Is this worth? We're not going to be able to put all of them in because we're probably going to end up getting rid of probably scrap. So we could actually probably get rid of him. Or we could get rid of... Alright, we're gonna get rid of Tarek.
Possible comebacks are sort of my specialty.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Tarek. Alright, that might actually be good in a second. Because we're gonna do this. And oh wait, no. This. And this. And sure. Okay. And then because then when we get a collie, we'll have 5 syndicate and the assassin. I think that's gonna be good. Where are they running? Whew. so we definitely need a collie.
You're in my kingdom now.
No, I don't know what we really are looking for. So we could do an assassin. Does 3 assassins give us anything? It doesn't, so that's really not helpful to us. I could do a syndicate, but I don't think we're gonna make it to 7, so this is kind of useless for us. I mean, it may not matter. We may not make it past the next couple rounds. We need to make it to the shared draft, but I don't know if we're going to. Yeah, we need to... I don't think we're actually gonna win. I don't think we're gonna end up in the top 4. Unless we get super lucky. You can do it! Nope. GG! Rough. Rough. Alright, we're at 0 LP, I'm sure. That was such a clusterfuck, though, of a game. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant next time you can do it. Yeah, absolutely. I got you. I got you. Oh, the struggle. Aww, this one's cute. All right, let's... All right. I love the zoomies. Ooh, that's actually...
Right.
This is a legit item to have dropped. Because that's insta 3 items. Alright.
I go where the work leads. Violence is a means to an end.
Okay, we could do the academy. Let's do the socialite though. Because that'll give us that.
This is gonna tickle.
Not that I need him to be there right now, but it's okay. I feel like I always, unless there's something really good, if they give me the socialite one, I take it because it's just, it feels so powerful right now.
Like fish in a barrel.
I'm coming to get you.
Okay.
Above all else.
I think it's really interesting that, like, these are my chill days. Ranked TFT. It just feels like a whole lot less involved in terms of how much mental capacity I need to have on all the time. Like, obviously during the planning and the carousel, you know, there are sections where I have to actually pay attention, but for the most part, it's a little more laid back. I feel like I can actually pay attention more to chat, and I find myself zoning out just a little bit more. So. I also do want to change my subscriber tokens at some point. It can still be pretty chill, yeah. It's normally with ranked stuff, I am not chill. I've got like 0 chill. I would not be able to be this chill if it was like Summoner's Rift regular League of Legends ranked. That makes me so anxious. But I don't know. I feel like once I actually did well in TFT the first season I actually played ranked, and because there is downtime in between your planning, it's a lot easier to feel more relaxed with it. But these are like the days where I'm like, do I really want to think a lot? Although I think I might swap to, depending on what time it is, might swap to Escape Simulator and do a puzzle. Although I was pretty disappointed. I was on Escape Simulator the other day. It might have been yesterday or the day before. But I was looking at... I was waiting for some stuff to finish. And I was looking to pass the time. And so I looked at the recommended. And I went to go do one of the puzzles, and it was legitimately like the most obscure, non-definitive puzzles I have ever seen. To the point where even reading the walkthrough guide that the creator made, I still didn't understand how someone looking at the puzzle without this could figure it out. Because I had to read through it like 3 times. It was really frustrating. And it bothers me that they ended up making it to like the recommended puzzle. Because it really was not good. And that was legitimately the first puzzle in the room. And reading the reactions of other people who had done it and had gone through, there were very, very, very few people who liked it because it was obscure. You had to like tab out multiple times. Like people had to tab out multiple times to look up the answers because it required you to have a lot of outside knowledge and a lot of apparently advanced math skill. So it was just, I don't know. It was not a very good level. It almost felt like there were too many parts to the puzzle that you'd have to, like, too many parts to figure out that you needed to do those things. Like, there were too many steps to figure out what you needed to do. And not all of the steps were clear. But then on top of that, to be able to actually do the puzzle, it was just too much. They had way too much going on. But after that first one, even though I looked up the answer and like his guide and how to do it, I was like, I'm not playing through the rest of this. This is pointless. But I'm curious what's on the recommended for today. I did notice, I don't know, Midnight, if you have been on it since, but I have noticed they're not removing any from the recommended, they're just adding.
This is a means to an end.
And I really want to try for innovators, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I should have started it earlier. You haven't noticed?
Inevitably.
Yeah, I think after this game I might do like a puzzle to wrap up. We'll see. I don't really want to use any items or level up yet, because we have the carousel and we've got traits coming up, or the augments. Okay. Hmm.
Above all else.
Let's make this fun.
Okay.
Inevitably.
Jana Banana. I don't think we're gonna get Yone, but Yone wouldn't be bad to have. Wow. Okay. I didn't think we would get Yone. Interesting. Because he's challenger in what academy?
Let's make this fun.
I stand ready.
Scrap and no.
Inevitably.
I wonder if maybe I can get an academy augment. That would be kind of nice.
Time is wasted. All in good
Actually.
time.
This is gonna tickle.
Inevitably.
Yeah, I think that socialite is helping.
Violence is a means to an end.
Okay. Again, level. Oh my god, seriously? I don't know what just happened because my Streamlabs crashed again. Poop. My Streamlabs keeps crashing. I think... Let's see. Let me open this up on my phone. Oh, Simon! Simon, thank you for the follow! We're just gonna... Dude, the rip is so... The struggle, man. I can't make you first right now because my Streamlabs is broken. But let it be known that Simon Dang, I hope I said that right too, is the first to redeem first today. Simon crashed you, I know. Oh, man. This is like the second time this has happened tonight. It happened right after you left the first time, Curb. I said it right? Yes, I win. I win the game. Streamlabs is trying to tell me something tonight. Simon Dang! Simon Dang! Oh, there are so many good things you can do with that. I know, I can't believe Midnight. I can't believe it crashed again. The struggle is real. Streamlabs is not having my bullshit today. I don't think I want Static Shiv. That might not be bad on you. What we need, we've got Carousel next. We're hoping for either Oriana or... Actually, we could just do another challenger. We could get Kaisa. Kaisa would actually be pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with Simon and sleep. When to stop, I get in to say goodnight. Thank you so much for being in here, Kerr. By the way, Simon, do you stream? I don't know that I've ever asked that. But either way, he doesn't. Okay. Either way, Kerr, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I absolutely adore you. And I hope that you feel better, and I hope you get a very restful night's sleep. And we did not get the person we wanted. But we still have time. We still have time. Okay. Thank you, Hybrid. I assume you're still potting, but I appreciate you.
Turning 18 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Waffles! We're gonna have to celebrate on stream for your birthday.
Oh, I didn't even change. Oh my gosh, how did we... That's why we lost. Why didn't I change my stuff? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thank you for the hydrate, Hybrid. Hybrid, are you back? Still casting the pods. Ooh, that was so close. We almost had that. You're back. Streamlabs is hating my life today. I think Streamlabs is punishing me for setting fire to your chat. Oh, we didn't get Academy or anything. That's okay. We might be able to get Academy on here, and then we can get... I forgot who our challenger was. Kaisa. We can do that one. And then we'll spread these people out. But it needed to be cleansed with fire. You're absolutely right. It did need that. It did indeed.
I do not hunt to kill.
I only set fire when it needs to be set. But Streamlabs has crashed on us twice tonight. At least the first time that Streamlabs crashed, we must have lost internet for a second as well, because I got disconnected from the League client and my browser tabs were no longer working. And then I reconnected to League. I had to force quit the browser tabs and was like trying to do, oh my god, what was that? Fiora, Jesus Christ. And then yeah, I decided to try and restart Streamlabs, but that stopped the stream. It's a hot mess. And then Simon came in and broke my stream. No. But yeah, Streamlabs is not having any of my shit today.
Violence is a means to an end.
All right. I'm gonna do this just to do it. And we're gonna put that here. What do I need for Academy? I need a tier.
I will lead the charge.
Alright. We're gonna do a Fiora to start, and then we're gonna try and change it for Kaisa later.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't think we can beat them because of the Colossus. I don't think we have enough damage. I mean, we do have Giant Slayer on what's her face, but alright, we'll take a Yone. We take a Yone. Alright, can we get... We cannot. Where is the Kaiser? I need a Kaiser.